Alright guys, how's it going? My name is Jack, and welcome back to another episode on the Cornerstone SMP. So in this episode, we're going to be doing the base tour, and I just love doing base tours because it's a great way to show off to new people what we've been working on over almost the past year, and yeah, plus, we're getting towards the end of the server here. We're going to be moving on to Season 2 of Cornerstone. So this will be a good little recap of everything we've built here at my base. So yeah. And one more thing for any new people that are watching. The Cornerstone server was founded back in October 2020. So yeah, it's been just over a year since this server was started. I ended up joining in January, so a couple more people have been on a little bit longer than me. And yeah, the Cornerstone server is a SMP with a bunch of other cool Minecraft YouTubers that you guys should definitely go check out and subscribe. All of them are down in the description below. So yeah, go check out everybody's channels. We're a great community, and yeah, if you're new, I think you guys would really enjoy watching. So yeah, let's get started with the tour. Alright, so on the first episode, I started up here on this little sand mountain, and oh man, I just want to go back in the old seed and check out what it looked like, but it probably looks nothing like this. So this is what the view is now from up here, and it used to be a plains biome. You can still kind of tell because of the grass color, but yeah, I ended up planting like 1,000 trees. And I think we should go start off the actual tour by showing you my little starter area down here. So yeah, we have a few chests here, a few furnaces, crafting table, all the essential items for your first few days on the server. Yeah, as you can see, I have some farms. And yeah, I think I ended up eating cows, or not cows, but beef for like, I don't know, like the first 6 months. Because I didn't really have a good source of golden carrots, and that's what I use from now on. But yeah, these cows definitely were essential for the first few months on the server. And before we leave this area, I just like to show off my dog Gus here. He has been here pretty much the whole server. I got him way back in like the opening episodes. I think it was like episode 6 I got him. And yeah, he's been here for a very long time. He's a very good dog, and hopefully I can get him on the next server. Because yeah, the first dog I find, I will name him Gus, and he'll continue living with us on the next world. Alright, so now that we're done with the starter area, we can get started on the base. Alright, so the plans for the giant ravine started way before the Cornerstone server. I've always really wanted to build something like this, but I never really went through with it until this world, and it was a perfect opportunity to build a mega base like this. So yeah, all I really needed to build it was 3 beacons, which are in my storage room right now, and a bunch of wool that I actually bought from Pally's shop that I kind of used to give me an outline of how big I wanted to dig this, and as well as some time, of course, because this did take a ton of hours. I don't know the exact number, but it was probably up there with the amount of time Hicks spent on his mountain base, which if you have not seen before, you have to check out. So yeah, I guess we can get started here in order of the houses I built. So I think the actual first house I built was the sugarcane farm, so let's start over there. Alright, so this is the sugarcane farm. And I think I ended up building this like one of the first things in the base because I needed a source of paper for rockets at the time. So yeah, I think that's why I built this. And I ended up adapting this style. I really like this style here with the spruce and the terracotta. And yeah, it originally had like these, I think, diorite walls. It was like these white walls, and it didn't really look good. I ended up switching it to the terracotta as well as every other house here. And yeah, actually, before I move on, I should probably explain why I kind of built it like this. So originally I was going to have houses on the ground here, but I figured out that it was probably not going to look as good, and I thought it would be cool if we built all my farms and stuff in the walls of the actual base. So I call them pads, and yeah, I think it came out good. But yeah, this is the sugarcane farm, and sorry if you hear a zombie, by the way. I don't know where that zombie is, but he keeps like growling. It's pretty annoying, but yeah, it's a small little farm. It's not very efficient, but it got me plenty of sugarcane, and yeah, more than I will ever need. So yeah, after the sugarcane farm, I moved on straight to the storage room, I think. I don't really remember in perfect order in what I built these, but I definitely remember building the storage room early on. So yeah, the storage room is one of my favorite buildings that I've ever built. It's a huge kind of, it reminds me of like a airplane hangar, if you know what I'm talking about, like those huge rooms. And yeah, I ended up kind of dividing each one of these sections. You can kind of see like we have like sections here in between these pillars. I ended up dividing them into like separate themes. So over here we have like crops, other plant materials, mob drops, wood, stuff like that. And yeah, I really like how it turned out. If I was to change up how it was built, I think I would make it a little bit smaller, because it is a little bit annoying to like run back and forth. Let's say if I have like, or I need cobblestone and then I need like wood. It's a little annoying to like run back and forth because it takes a little bit of time. But yeah, it's not really a big deal. I really like this room. And actually, before we move on, do not let me forget, this is all the extra stone from the ravine dig. And yeah, every single one of these chests are filled. It's an insane amount of stone, guys. I will never need this many stone ever. But yeah, I have it kept here just in case. I don't like throwing things out. I guess you could call me a hoarder. And yeah, on this side over here, we have cobblestone and dirt. So, yeah, this is like, these hallways are like for bulk storage, I guess you could call them. And yeah, if you move on from the storage room, I actually have this little path here, kind of running along the cliffside. And this leads us to our smelting room. So, yeah, I really like this room. It's pretty small. I didn't really feel like building a house for it since, you know, it's just like a few furnaces. You can chuck stuff up here in these chests. They go smelt down here and end up in this chest down here. I'm sure you've seen many of these before, but yeah, if you haven't, there's a ton of tutorials on how to build these. I think I showed off actually in the episode on how I built it, but yeah, it's a nice little furnace setup. Definitely helped me out a lot, saved me a bunch of time, and that's pretty much it to say about that. Alright, so after the furnace room, I actually ended up building the bedroom over here. And yeah, actually, it's perfect timing because it's turning nighttime. But yeah, I decorated this pretty similarly to the furnace setup. It's kind of just like a little hole in the wall that I blew out with TNT. But yeah, let me show you guys what I kind of have in here. So I have this chest here for like just in case if I die somewhere else and I need to get somewhere pretty quickly so I don't lose my stuff. I have a few stacks of food in here, a few ender pearls. There's a bunch of random stuff in here. I don't know why this is in here, but yeah, it's just like a backup chest if I ever die. Ender chest, of course, and you can check out my insane quantity of diamonds. I have like nothing. I ended up spending all of it at the shopping district, but yeah. Ton of iron, ton of emeralds, ton of gold. Not much other stuff than that. And yeah, look at this. I actually forgot about this pickaxe. I thought I lost it, but this pick has been in here for like months. And Picky McPickerson, I think that name was picked out by Pally like way back in the opening days, and I just kept naming picks. And this is the 5th one. So yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, so I actually bought this banner here from Nels's shop. I like to call it like the official banner of my base. It's like a little bat banner. I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, I have a bunch of them around. I think there's one up near the main arch up there, which I'll show you in a little bit. So yeah, I have a few other things from Nels's base, which is a globe, have a cool cheeseburger, and yeah, these are like heads. We have this plugin on the server where you can get heads if you kill a mob, and yeah, we got a ton of those. And just a few more decorations, you know, just to like kind of give it that cave vibe. And yeah. So yeah, I guess we can sleep now. So yeah, it was perfect timing actually. And that is it with the bedroom. So pretty much the last thing on this side of the base is the Enchanting Room. And I really like the design for the building here. You have like this steep roof here. And I want to do something like this in the next world. But yeah, this is my Enchanting Room. Not much else. I don't really use this a lot, to be honest. It's kind of just here out of necessity. But yeah, I do most of my enchanting at the Ender over in the end where we kill Enderman, of course. But yeah, this little door over here leads to nothing. It was gonna have some chests for like books or tools or something, but yeah, that's pretty much it with the enchantment station. Alright, and the last few rooms we have here are dedicated to farms. So first up we have the potato farm down here. And this is a tutorial by, I forgot the name of the YouTuber, but I will leave the link down in the description because this is an absolutely insane farm. It produces like an unbelievable amount of potatoes for how small it is. And yeah, it's super quick to build. Highly recommend it if you want like automatic potatoes or carrots. And yeah, I actually have a carrot farm right up there. So let's go check that out. There we go. So yeah, I decorated this a little bit better. Still not perfect. I'd like to put a little bit more leaves in here to kind of like, I don't know, make it look better. But yeah, we have the carrot farm here. And yeah, this is the carrots that I use for my golden carrots. So definitely an essential part of the base. It's like my main food source. So yeah. Alright, so the last two farms we have here is the wheat farm, which, well, I guess you could call it a wheat farm, but it's not really a wheat farm. I guess with the farms, with the carrot and potato ones, you can't really make a wheat one because the villagers end up making it into bread and chucking it in here, which is very strange. I did not know you could do that when you built it because this was kind of like an experiment. I thought you would be able to like make it similar to the carrot and wheat farm, but yeah, I guess villagers do not end up throwing wheat. They just end up throwing carrots and potatoes. So yeah, it's a weird little farm. I never really end up eating bread, so it's kind of useless, but still pretty cool. And down here is the melon and pumpkin farm. So yeah, this is a cool little farm. Very efficient for how small it is. I guess you could like stack it or something so you could get more. But yeah, I haven't been over here a very ton, or a very ton. What does that even mean? I haven't been over here a lot, and yeah, it's been producing a lot of melons. So yeah, it's a cool little farm. And yeah, that is it with the automatic farms. I guess we can move on here to the bridge that I built. And the story behind this is that we're going to have like a mine set up over here where we're going to have like mine carts coming out. And you can kind of see that. I put these rails down in between the episodes to kind of show you guys my idea. But yeah, it never really worked out. I ended up really not mining as much. I guess I could say I kind of got bored from mining. But yeah, it's a cool concept. I like the bridge. It looks really cool and it adds a lot to my base. So I guess it was a win overall. Alright, so next up with the tour, we have the Nether Portal. So yeah, this is actually behind my huge waterfall here in the middle of the base. And I ended up getting this commissioned by Lemon Slice, which was another member on the server a few months back, but he ended up leaving. But dude, this still turned out incredible. I love how this turned out. I asked him to build it in like a swamp theme, and he delivered. It just completely encaptures what I wanted. And like, if I could build as good as he did with my base, I'm sure it could definitely like look a lot better. But he is an insane builder. Go check him out. I'll leave his link down in the description. But yeah, he's a pretty huge YouTuber now, and it's pretty cool that he got to build this. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Alright, so the next thing is my official mine, I guess, or my first mine. So I ended up building this underground river here to get to it, and yeah, here is the staircase over here. It's a little bit hidden, but yeah, this is like the original spot where I found my first diamonds on the server, and yeah, it used to have like a drop down from the surface all the way up there, but I ended up having to block that off a while back. And yeah, it's not much down here, just a little mine. Everybody's done one of these. And yeah, that is pretty much it with the rooms in my base. I really like how this one turned out. I love the leaves. It just looks so awesome down here. I wish I could do a little bit more with like the ground down here and like dig a little bit deeper, but there's like a bunch of lava down here since we're so deep down in the world. So yeah. Alright guys, so that is the tour. I hope you guys enjoyed, but before we end the video off, I have a few more things to show. So actually, you know what? Let's look at some stats here. So yeah, let's look at the main ones. I want to see time plate, damage dealt. Dude, I'm so close to getting 10,000. I should just like kill a few mobs. Look at that, 99993. Distance walked, 583 kilometers. Jumps, 190,000. You guys can pause this too, by the way, if you want to like see the like more unique ones. Player kills, 230. That might look bad, but I did kill Hicks like 200 times for a prank that he was doing. Time played. Here we go. 13.5 days. Wow. A lot of time. Probably half of that is like actually digging out the ravine, now that I think about that. But yeah, that is the main stats. Let's look at the items. I guess we can check out. Yeah, look at this. I already knew I had a ton of stone mines, so this is not really shocking to me. But yeah, over 250,000. That's insane. And yeah, we have some other stuff here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. What is this? Time's broken. I've broken 23 shears, I guess. 4 diamond picks. These must be the Picky McPickersons. So yeah, I'm on the 5th one right now. I must have broken the first 4. Times crafted. Stone bricks. I guess I must have made a ton of stone bricks. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's because my other base. Yeah, I'm not showing that off, but I did have another base where I built a huge pyramid type of thing, and I used a ton of stone bricks. I've used a pickaxe more than, yeah, times used. I've used a pickaxe more than 373,000 times. That's insane. That makes sense. I picked up stone the most. Yup. And yeah. Alright. Enough with the items. I want to see how many Endermen I've killed, because I did use that Enderman farm a lot. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so 25,000 Endermen. That makes sense. I've used that like 1,000 times, so that's like my main XP source. It's a lot of Endermen. Yeah. How many times have a creeper killed me? I want to see that too. 24 times. Holy crap. Yeah, I need to definitely get better armor next season, because I die a lot. Alright, and I actually want to do the electric course one more time with you guys before we go. So yeah, we're actually at the start here. I like to call this like my main entrance of my base, because this path actually leads to the shopping district. So yeah, it comes all the way from over there, leads us to this little archway that I built, and this is like the start of our electric course. So yeah, let's just go through it real quick. Hopefully I nail it the first try. There used to be an orange hoop right there, but I took it out so you can see the base a little bit better when we're touring it. But yeah. Went through some green rings there. Go up through this blue one. Ooh, I almost hit it right there. Hit purple. Oh! Ah! That's what I was hoping not to do. Alright, let's try that one more time. I definitely got to improve on my elytra skills. That's definitely something I want to work on. But there we go. And through the pink one, and we are done. Once we get through this red one. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. So yeah, that is it with the tour. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every single one of you guys that subscribes and likes. I think we just hit 200 subscribers, and yeah, that's a pretty big milestone. So thank you everyone that has subscribed already. And yeah, don't forget to tune in to the next season, because we are starting up, as I already said, season 2 of Cornerstone. And yeah, I can't wait to get started on there. I have a ton of projects in mind that I want to work on, and yeah, I'm super excited to get started on that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.